Emergency fire pump. It is mostly a centrifugal pump. It is a crucial to the ship in the case of emergency such as fire. Requirement for a cargo ship about for 2000 GRT and for 1000 plus GRT. For the passenger ship above 1000 GRT. Location. It is mostly an outside compartment separated from the main propulsion machineries. It is usually at a common conditions such as steering gear room, shaft tunnel, and forward of the ship. Steering gear rooms, it has a separate compartment from the machinery, easily accessed in case of major fire in a engine. And shaft tunnel, this area is also separated such as steering gear flat, and it has same level of separation and protects from the major engine room fire. This machinery is still operational. And the forward of the ship, it is independent from the machinery spaces so that it can easily be accessed. It is usually present at the bow thruster room. Now, driving mechanism, mostly we used motor driven pump, and the other option is diesel engine driven pump. Diesel engine driven pump has some requirements such as it must start at a 0 degrees Celsius and by a hand crank, battery, hydraulic, or a manual start. And runtime is around 3 hours of continuous pump runtime and 15 hours of reserve fuel oil for running the diesel engine driven pump. For motor driven pump, we have heating arrangement for the winding, which has a space heating arrangement and powered by emergency switchboard. Suction criteria, we must have a separate sea chest with a direct connection to the pump with no flanges involved in between, and the maximum suction head allowed is of 4.5 meters. Capacity is of 40% of the main seawater pump, or including this criteria, other criteria is 25 meter cube per hour of discharge capacity at two jet open in a horizontal direction of 1 inch pipe section. Priming arrangement, it must have a suction and discharge valve always open all time, and the self priming arrangement must be ready to use at all times, such as a vacuum priming pump. Operation, it can be operated via remote locations such as ECR, engine control room, FCR, fire control room, and bridge, and locally present near the pump. And it must have indication of running. Pipe must be of a galvanized material, and it must not be never repaired. In case of damage, it must always be replaced as welding can damage the coating of anti-corrosion. Protection against sub-zero temperature, the pipe must be drained and it must be ready to use so that if any freezing occur inside the pipe will lead to blockage of the system. Cold start of diesel engine at 0 degrees Celsius and in heating arrangement of motor. Output of the emergency fire pump is decided based on cargo ship above 6,000 GRT is 0.27 Newton per meter square, and passenger ship above 4,000 GRT 0.40 Newton per meter square. As you can see, this is the diagram for the fire main. Suction is taken from either high sea chest or a low sea chest. In between there is a sea chest filter followed by sea main line. From the sea main line, main seawater pump or a fire GS pump can take suction. It can go to ejector, and the common line goes to the machinery spaces. Another branching goes to machineries, diesel and generator, steering flat, A deck, and the branching goes around towards B deck, C deck, and D deck. The another C chest is given for emergency fire pump, and it has a separate priming unit of vacuum pump priming, and the C chest takes suction to the emergency seawater pump, and it is directly leading to the main fire line, to the deck main line accommodation, and then running towards the various line respectively.